Dorin, you just finished your 10-week initial cycle on testosterone. We were talking about it earlier. So how do you feel?
I feel great. The reason why I did it was, I wake up at 3:30 a.m. every single day.
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
traveling all the time, obviously with pit football, during the pit football season with Steelers,
Yeah.
doing TV. So, I needed energy. And it was literally the best situation I could put myself into, because once I started, I felt it almost immediate.
Yeah.
And I feel like a superhero. I feel like I'm 22 again. It was an unbelievable experience, and I highly recommend people doing that if you do feel like you need more energy. If you feel like you need that boost in your life, and your T levels are low.
Right. It's funny how you say energy, right? Because everyone thinks, oh, I need to go on testosterone to increase my testosterone. My libido, right? But I have so many guys that always come in and say, I'm sore, I'm tired, I just don't feel right. And that's a huge sign of having low T, right?
Even with just tying my shoes, obviously all the injuries and getting beat up from playing football, if you asked me 2 months ago, tying my shoes was a difficult process. And even bending over to pick my kids up, now that I'm doing it, it's like easy. It's second nature now. I feel great.
Let me ask you a question. So I know you hear about male hormone clinics and testosterone clinics. Honestly, what was the difference between Body by Aim's way of doing this?
The blood work panels, it's the individual nature of it, and you see what is going on in my system, in my blood, in my body, and you can kind of target the areas of what I actually need. It's not just taking a supplement, taking a vitamin, or taking a shot just because.
Right.
It is directed towards what I actually need to raise the actual levels in my body that are needed to supplement the different nutrients that I need if I'm getting an IV alongside of doing the TRT. So it's really directed towards an actual thing.
Right. And when us doctors, when we developed all this for Body by Aim, or male hormone panel, or our male hormone program, we really wanted to get away from just giving yourself a shot, right? And I hear it all the time. So how much better that testosterone, or how much better will you feel using different foods, IVs, like you said, and supplements? So I'm glad you had a great experience with it, man, and I'm glad you trusted us. I'm glad that it was a great team effort. I'm on testosterone right now. I feel fantastic, and I'm glad we did this.
Yeah, I highly recommend it. If you're feeling lethargic, if you feel like you need a boost of energy, I highly recommend it. 35 years old, my T levels are lower just naturally, and it's natural. You just want to raise your T levels so you can feel like you're young again. So I highly recommend it.
Awesome. Cool.